Welcome back to another video. Listen, I know you guys are thinking like, oh my god, Brittany, where's Vlogmas? Like, you totally missed out on Vlogmas 2021. And I did, you guys. I decided that, well, first of all, I said Vlogmas 2021 would be ghetto, but I did, after 3 videos, I decided that, you know what, I didn't want to do Vlogmas. I wanted to take December and just prepare for the new year, not really be so caught up with Vlogmas, doing videos and all that pressure and what it comes with. I decided to just chill, and I hope you guys are okay with that. But today is a different type of video. It's a video that I never thought that I'll be filming. However, apparently I've ruffled some feathers, and I want to come and address that while I have somebody's attention. Now, this video will be a response video, but not a response video to someone that's actually online. It's actually to someone who watches my videos. I had no idea, but it is a response to someone who watches my videos. And I will say that I've taken the high road in a sense, because I choose to not get on the phone and go back and forth with somebody. I'd rather just make a video so they can watch me and hear what I gotta say versus being over talked and dismissed. Okay, first I want to discuss why I share my life experiences. Reflecting on the past can actually help a person heal. It can actually help a person discover some things that they didn't know about themselves. That's one reason why it's good to share your life experiences. Another reason would be it helps build connections. It makes you relatable. And you never know when someone may be going through something that's similar to your situation. So at the end of the day, you may end up helping somebody. And if you believe it or not, sharing your life experiences actually shape your reactions to certain things and your behaviors. So those are the 3 benefits of sharing your life online or wherever you may share it, that I wanted to put out there. The second thing I would like to say is why I choose to share my life experience. Here are my personal reasons. The first one would be because I choose to. It is my life. This is my channel. I do what I want to do. And if anybody have a problem with that, then don't watch. Don't watch my videos. Don't get yourself involved. This is my channel. On the channel it says Brittany Marisa. That is me. Marisa is my middle name. So therefore, if I choose to share something that I choose to share, that's my business. Okay? Another reason, like I said, sometimes people be going through some things. In your life experiences that people can relate to, like, we tend to think that we're going through stuff alone when we're not. You know, a lot of situations pop up to where people think, oh, I'm the only one that this is happening to. In real life, we all are dealing with something similar. And I do realize, like, being online, certain videos, I've been watching YouTube forever. It's certain videos that have helped me, help mold me, help change my way of thinking, open my mindset to different things. So it's only right for me to put out what I actually get from the community as well. So sharing my life experiences allows me to possibly change somebody else's life. You know, let them know that they're not the only ones. Be a realist. Like, that's the point. It's real stuff happening in the world, and that's the problem. Like, a lot of people like to get online and may like everything is sweet, everything is dandy, and it's not. The life is not like that. You have your ups and you have your downs, and I'm here to show people who watch my channel You have good and you have bad when it comes to life. It's not squeaky clean. Sorry, it's not. You gotta be a realist. It's not. Another reason why I share my life experience is so that I can showcase, or how can I say it? I can show an insight into my personal growth. Meaning I can talk about where I was, how I used to be, and the things that I've done, the decisions that I've made, and how I am today, who I am today. So sharing life experiences is something similar to like the church testimonies. When you go to church and somebody get up and they go into detail about an illness or a certain situation that they've been through, and the trials and tribulations that they went through and how they've overcome it. That's the same thing that I'm doing when I make my videos, when they involve other people and I'm talking about my past. Not because I'm so caught up in anything, not because I'm wanting somebody or I just want to be messy. No, I'm sharing my life experiences for the benefit of helping somebody else, because other people may be going through the same thing. It's not because I'm still caught up on something. Okay, now I want to share what really motivated me to do this video. If you watch my last video basically discussed how I became a single parent and my baby daddy backstory. Now, if you are new to this channel, I did a whole playlist of people who basically made and shaped me into the person that I am today. In our lives, we have encounters with certain people who either teach us a life lesson, it could be positive or negative. I did a whole series. It was like about 10 different videos, and that's just something that I do. That's something that I did. Now, in those videos, with those videos, I never gave the background on who I made my daughter with. So I thought it would be interesting and cool to provide some type of background on that, because I never discussed that on my channel, and that is a story within itself. It's something that I went through. It's still a journey to this day, and I know other mothers out there can relate to me when I discuss what I'm about to discuss. So long story short, him and his wife are upset. They are upset, girl, about that video where I didn't mention anybody's name. I kept it totally about me. I took accountability for choosing him as a father, and I kept it really cute, simple. I didn't go into detail about anything, but apparently somebody's feelings and ego was hurt because they felt disrespected. First of all, I'm not out to try to please my child's dad. Like, I don't care about how you feel about anything. Nobody cared about my feelings. So I'm not out here to try to make you feel good or save your face. Like, I'm not in the business of that. Let your wife do that, okay? I'm not in the business of that. But yes, they felt some type of way, and he ended up calling my cell phone on Christmas. And the first thing out his mouth was, so I watched that video. Now, mind you, this man has not called my phone directly in almost 3 years. You're gonna find out why. But he has not called my phone directly in almost 3 years. After 3 years, you call my phone and you say, so I watched your video. I hung up in your face. Yes, because when it's Christmas morning, you didn't even call my phone to say Merry Christmas to your daughter. You called my phone talking about a video that I posted where your name wasn't even mentioned, where I kept it about me, not about you. You're not the main character of my channel. It's about me. Like, no, why would you do that? And then felt the need to send me text messages. Where my phone at? So I'm gonna read to you the text messages, or I might just post them on the screen. I don't know. But the first message was mentally owl, ugly ass. He tried to type mentally ill, but he put owl, like I apostrophe LL. Listen, you thought that was gonna hurt my feelings, calling me ugly? Like, Chris, I'm 33 years old. I'm comfortable in my own skin. If you deem me ugly, that's fine. Like, my wife tells me all the time how good I look. And that's all that matters. I don't have to be attractive in your eyes. Like, you didn't hurt my feelings by doing that. And then you wanted to say, go get you some help, go get some mental help, and keep me out your mentally unstable shit. Like, what? Sir, are you serious? Let's address using mental health as an illness. In today's world, mental health is so important. There are reasons why we should not use mental health as an insult at all. It's the same reason why you shouldn't use any other illness as an insult. It just looks plain dumb on your behalf. Like, it's ignorant, honestly. To be honest, it's ignorant to try to insult someone using mental health. Like, come on. Everybody and their mama need a therapist these days. Trust me, it's welcome in the community. I'm glad that it's getting there. To me, it just shows how ignorant you are. It also perpetrates the stigma around mental health. And why black people in the community is not really seeking out to do it, because of people like you. You want to try to throw it at me like you're gonna hurt my feelings, but you don't know my life. You don't know my life, so you can't do that. But for my viewers who may be suffering from a mental illness or may seek mental help, rest assured, like, it's open, it's available out there for you. I support mental health. Like, go get you some if you need it. Don't be ashamed, don't be embarrassed, don't let nobody make you feel a certain type of way because you're helping yourself, okay? As for me and my household, we believe in the importance of mental health. We're not afraid to speak with a therapist if need be. Trust me, we're not. We like to have open discussions. We like to express our feelings and talk about the things that bother us, and make sure that we're all on one page. This is why you have trouble communicating with your daughter, because your daughter is self-aware. She knows herself, and she can express herself in a way that sometimes make people feel uncomfortable when they're doing her wrong. Like, she can call it out, and you can't take that. You turn around and you deflect, and you try to say she's acting grown, but in reality, she's expressing her feelings like an adult would. That doesn't make her grown. That makes her mature. She's a very mature 12-year-old who is aware of the BS that you be trying to pull, and she don't let you get away with it. So you can't, to make yourself feel comfortable, you have to try to suppress that. And what you're not gonna do is do that constantly, because her mama don't play that. We don't play that. Like I said, in my household, the way I'm raising her, she's going to be able to speak up for herself. She's going to be able to call out the BS that people try to pull over her eyes. And that includes you, Chris. That includes you, your mom, your wife, your whoever. Anybody that tries Amora, she'll be able to peep game. And I'm sorry that you're stuck in the old ways where children needs to be quiet and really don't say anything and can't speak up for themselves. I'm sorry you're stuck in that old age, you and your family or whoever. I'm sorry y'all are stuck in that age, but these are new days, baby. These days, I'm gonna let Amora speak her mind. Kids need to speak their minds. They need to do it, yes, in a respectful way, and Amora does it in a respectful way. And I know she does, because I hear her when she's on the phone with you. You just can't take the truth. okay? And you need to admit that. It hurts you because your daughter is calling you out. That's the real issue, okay? And if you need another example, or an example, I don't know if the first one was the one, but an example would be when you told her that you was coming to get her, or when you told her that you was gonna buy her something, and you broke those promises to your daughter. And she tried to hold you accountable. And when she went to hold you accountable and told you what you said, you deflected and told an 11-year-old that your mama get child support. So use that. Like, you had to feel less than a man to even say that to your daughter. Knowing that you promised her, you said it. And she was telling you that you said these things and now you can't do it. That hurts her feelings. But you turn around and you say, well, your mama get child support. You knew her mama was getting child support when you made the promises. So now that you fell through, now you gotta say, well, your mama get child support and make her feel some type of way. See, again, her mama don't play that. I don't like that. You do not throw up in her face about child support if you're the one promising her something. A real man knows that. A real man is going to make sure their daughter is happy and has everything that she needs. If he tells her one thing, then he's going to follow through with it. But what you're teaching her, and I hate to say it, but what you're teaching her is to not have faith in a man. Don't look for a man for anything. He can tell you this, that, and the third. But there's a possibility that he may not follow up. And what you got to do? You got to get it on your own. So thank you for teaching her that life lesson, Chris. And I just want to point out to you, since you wanted to poke fun at mental health, the stuff that you're doing, those types of antics, those are damaging to a child's mental health. Do you know that? I bet you don't, because you don't use your brain yourself. You're dumb. You're dumb. That is damaging to a child. So yes, anytime that you are on the phone with her, I will monitor her phone calls. I will hang up the phone if I need to. And I will step in and let you know that ain't what you need to be saying to her. Because it's my job to protect her, protect our household, protect the energy that goes on in it. You will not make my daughter upset, sad about you trying to deflect from your shortcomings. You will not do that. I will not allow you to do that. We're happy. We're not going to let your negative thinking, your poisonous to seep into our household and think that you're going to do something. Like, no, I'm shutting all that down. That's not happening. Okay, so let's talk about my video that I did upload. Now, it got back to me that you and your wife felt like I disrespected you. Again, I'm not in the business to respect you because you never respected me. So whatever I say in my videos about you is just totally my business, okay? I dealt with you. I have history with you. We made a child together. And unfortunately, you was along for that journey until she came along. Now, wasn't you? But yes, y'all felt like I disrespected you, Chris. But I actually kept it cute. You act like I told the people how when I was pregnant, your mama was going around calling Amora the maybe baby because at the time you supposedly had 2 women pregnant and she wasn't sure if my child actually belonged to you. Say what? How classy of a man. Your wife must be proud. 2 girls pregnant at the same time. I say supposedly because she wasn't pregnant. She was lying. But I was. And my child was actually yours. 99.9%. Like, let's be real. You act like I told the people that. You act like I told the people about the time I brought Amora to your mom's house. You was not there, so I waited. in my car for you, and you pulled up and you got out your car and you came and you got Amora from me. I was sitting in the car. You got her. You was standing up. Y'all was outside the car, and you was playing with her until your then girlfriend, now wife, came walking down the little driveway and said, "Chris, let's go. Give her back her baby and let's go." You act like I told the people that. You was so bothered by my video when I really kept it cute. Like, I didn't tell them about that time when you actually gave me back my baby and followed behind her like a little puppy dog. She made you give me back our child, and you left behind her. That day, I decided nobody was going to put my baby second. If anything, my baby was going to be first and foremost in anybody's life. My life and whoever I introduce her to. Because I could tell that her dad was gone, slap gone, stupid. What is wrong with you? Allowing a woman to control your relationship with your child. And I'm not lying. I know your family may be looking at this video thinking, "Oh, Brittany lying." I am not lying. That actually happened. Chris gave me back Amora, and he walked his ass back to Barbara's house behind Shamika because she told him to give me back my child. I was there. He was there. She was there. Nothing was happening. It was innocent. But yes, it happened. You act like I told the people about the time when you were actually calling my phone, checking up on Amora in her early years. And I told you that, just mentioning it because you was calling, checking up on her when you were, you know, y'all was having problems at the time or whatever. But you was calling and you was checking on her. I mentioned that Amora was having some dental work. You offered to help pay for that dental work. You offered. You related to it. You said she like to eat candy just like her daddy, don't she? I'm gonna help pay for it because I can understand her. That's exactly what happened. And you know what? After you told me that you was gonna help pay for that, I didn't ask you. You offered now. I want to make it clear that you know you offered to help pay for that. Not because I asked you. I didn't need your money. I was just letting you know what was going on because you was actually calling to check up on your child. Well, a couple of days later, I received a text message from your wife. She said, "Don't be texting or calling my husband asking him for no money concerning any dental work for Amora. You get child support. Use that." Chris, why is she thinking that I asked you for the money when you offered? What is her problem? Huh? From my understanding, what's important is the well-being of the child. What is her problem with me? I understand she has a problem with me. I get it. I don't know why, because I never done anything to her. But her disdain for me stops the care of my child. And see, that's what I don't like about her. She's gotten in the way several times. You've allowed this now. I'm going to hold you accountable too. She's gotten in the way several times of us progressing, and you know it. Your family members might not know it because you don't tell them. They only get to know your side. They don't get to hear my side. But today, when they're watching this video, they will. And I don't want y'all to think, oh, like Brittany's married now, she just need to move on. No, because you know what you don't do, you don't poke a sleeping bear and think that you're not gonna suffer the consequences. You don't do that. Don't comfort me if I don't comfort you. Like I said in my video, I kept it real cute. But in this video, you're gonna visually see the difference from Brittany keeping it cute and Brittany being petty and messy and disrespectful. Okay? So let's keep going. How about that? You act like I told the people how that time when you and your wife was going through some things and you was standing at the hotel and you was calling talking about something, you was ready to be in your child's life and you wanted me to have your son so you can have your kids under the same household and by the same woman. Do you remember that, Chris? Because I do. I don't forget anything. I don't. When it comes to you and Amora and the dealings that y'all done put me through, I don't forget. Should I let it go? Yes, I should. And I have. But like I said, when you come and you poke the sleeping bear, you don't do that. You don't do that. Because all of it comes right back up. But yeah, you act like I told the people that. You act like during this time, the same time, you act like I told the people that you was like, oh, she repeatedly telling me that I should go be with my baby mama because your baby mama get all your money. Now, how I know y'all personal business? How I know she say that? Because you told me. And I hope when she watches this video, she can put 2 and 2 together. That if Brittany knows this, if she know that I was saying that, then clearly somebody had to tell me. So clearly I'm not lying when I say that this dude said what he said. And this is the real reason why we can't meet up. Because he's scared that this stuff may come out. But it needs to. We'll go ahead and let it out since y'all wanted to come and poke me and call my phone and try to poke fun at my face or mental health, make fun of mental health, use mental health as an illness. Like, we'll do that. You act like, this is the last one. You act like that I told the people about the time you actually admitted. You actually admitted that she was the reason for why your relationship with your daughter suffers. You admitted to it, Chris. And you know what? That was another day in my life where I decided that I was going to always put your daughter first for me in my life. Because you allow it. The way you try to say Shamika stops you from being in your child's life like you want to. You know the truth and you know it's not me. You said that. The way she does that and what you allow, we have to hold you accountable too. Because as a man, what real man allows a woman to control his relationship with his daughter? Again, you teaching, I don't even have to do anything. You're actually teaching them more what type of man to stay away from. Clear as day. But as she gets older, the more she's going to be able to recognize it and call out your BS. So, therefore, when you go back and you say, well, Brittany disrespected me, I want you to think about how I really kept it cute. I really did. This video right here, it's totally different from that one because you act like I told the people all these things. I can keep going. And you know I can. But I will stop. Now, to your wife. Hey, girl. You're the same person who told me when I tried to meet up with y'all and build up this co-parenting thing. You're the same person that said you have nothing to do with it. That's mine and his child. That's exactly what you told me. When I tried to meet up with y'all, have a conversation so we can do this co-parenting thing. Because honestly, I want it to happen. I live here in Atlanta and there's so many things that I would like to go and do. But I would rather for my daughter to be with her father. You know, I want that. But you said that she is not your child. So you didn't want to be involved. You didn't want to meet up with me. And that you had nothing to do with it. Pick a side. Pick a side, Shamika. It was brought to my attention that you felt like I was cutting off family because I took away Amora's phone. I'm going to tell you and anybody else that's a part of that family who feels like I'm cutting Amora off from family, that I am not cutting her off. Amora got in trouble. But you would know that if y'all called and checked on her on a continuous basis. Amora got in trouble and she got her phone took. But let's be real though. You yourself, you're mad because you want Chris to be able to contact Amora directly, but he can't do that. Just because you feel insecure about him calling my phone. Well, here's some news for you. Amora's phone is my old phone. Amora's number is connected with my bill. Both of those phones are mine. Amora can't pay any bills around that house. That's my phone. You say I'm cutting off family, but her dad's mom still get in contact with her. Her dad's sister still get in contact with her. We get gifts and money. How is that possible when you say I'm cutting off contact? Huh? Let's be honest, like I said, the real reason why you have a problem is because Chris needs to call my phone to get through his daughter and you want him to be able to call her directly. Ma'am, if I had a child and I couldn't contact her through her phone, I'm going to call the other parent's phone so that I can talk to my child. Nothing would get in the way of that. But Chris knows you're insecure about that. So he tries to avoid calling my phone directly. Again, you getting in the way of a man having a relationship with his child. Y'all like to put the blame on me because it's easy to blame the baby mama. It just makes sense to blame the baby mama. But in reality, let's discuss your insecurities and his lack of being a real man. He knows you're insecure and he tries to appease that. But you know what? I'm not in the business of appeasing him or appeasing you. Because no, it's about my daughter. You also felt the need to point out that I told Chris that he needed to call my phone to speak with his child. Okay, are you dumb? He does need to call my phone to speak with his child if she doesn't have her phone. What's wrong with that? When you were on the phone with my wife, you felt the need to point that out. Do you know she asked Chris to call her phone? Yes, she knows. She knows everything. She knows. She knows it's nothing. She knows that I look at Chris in pure disgust. It ain't nothing like that. But it's you. Chris is a turnoff. Ugh. For a man to act like he has been acting when it comes to his child from dealing with you, that is a turnoff. That is disgusting to me. I don't want him. So yes, if I tell him to call my phone to speak with his daughter, then that's what he needs to do. What's wrong with that? What's wrong with that is you and your insecurities. You also tried to say or point out the fact that, oh, I'm disrespecting my wife by making that video. Let's be clear. My wife knows that I share my life experiences online. She knows that it has nothing to do with her. She knows her place in my life, and she feels confident in that place in my life. By you trying to say that I was disrespecting her, trying to get her to feel some type of way because you feel some type of way, or y'all feel some type of way, it ain't work. Because she knows her place in my life. She understands what I'm here to do on earth in these videos on my YouTube channel. She gets it. I discuss life lessons with the hopes of helping other people. I discuss my history, the things that I've been through. I vlog. I share life experiences. If you go and type in story times on YouTube, you will see that I'm not the only one who share things that they went through and overcome. You would see that. So you trying to make it something that is not to benefit you and your husband? It's not gonna work. Nope. You failed at that. You also mentioned that I cuss too much in my videos. Let me tell you something. This is my channel. This is my mouth. And I'm grown. I am 33 years old. I can do whatever it is that I want to do on my channel with my mouth because, again, I'm grown. You don't run me like you run Chris. What is this, the 1920s? I cuss too much on my videos? Are you serious? Is that all you have? Thank you for watching. But if it's a problem, you can exit. You don't have to watch the videos, hon. Just cut it off. You can cut it off now. Because I know you and Chris probably got a lot of stuff to discuss. Now, let's talk about the control part that you like to bring up. Oh, Brittany's controlling. She want to control everything. Let me just say this. I'm going to lay some hard facts to you. Pay attention. I am the custodial parent. Chris is the non-custodial parent. Amora lives with me. I am the only name listed on her birth certificate. And legally, by law, I have complete control of what it is that Amora does. By law, I am her only parent. Just because DNA proves that she came from his DNA proves it, and he paid child support. But legally, on paper, she belongs to me. So I can control what it is that involves Amora. I know you like to be in control too. Your actions, they show it. And you want to control the way Chris deals with me, the relationship with his daughter, and it's been working. So congratulations, you can control that. But me, you can't. You will never control me. Okay? So you can get over that. She likes to have control. You like to have control too, love. And you got it on that side. But over here, when it comes to Amora, I do have complete control. And what I say goes. I swear, y'all act like I haven't been the mother who's been taking her to Vidalia to be with her grandma, meeting them halfway, doing all this extra stuff that I should not have to do. If it wasn't for me, he wouldn't get to see her at all. Do you understand that? It's not like he reaches out. His mom does. It's not like he's trying to get his daughter. His mom is trying to get his daughter. And the only way that he sees his child is if he goes to his mom's house and sees his daughter. I tried to meet up with you guys twice. I bet your family doesn't know that, Chris. I tried to meet up with you guys twice. Both times you gave me stupid reasons as to why you couldn't. And that's fine. That's fine if you want to make me the bad guy. Okay? That's fine if you need to lie to them to make yourself look good so that we're not aware of your shortcomings, because we can see that there's a pattern. You don't like to be looked at in a negative way. Not to your daughter, not to me, not to your family. So you lie and you try to switch stuff around and make it seem like it's all me. All me. But it's not always the baby mama, honey. It's not. There's levels to it, honey. You got some baby mamas who act a certain way, and then you have me. I've been cool. I've been quiet. She's 12 now. I haven't ruffled no feathers or nothing like that. But y'all like to lie on me. So now that I have your attention and you're here, I figured I will make a video. Not because I'm bothered, but because y'all are watching my videos and y'all are listening. Now, I would like to take the time to say thank you to my wife. On Christmas morning when I got that phone call, I knew they was trying to mess up my Christmas morning. They was not thinking about the well-being of Amora. They was not thinking about telling Amora Merry Christmas. But I know you always look out for Amora and I. You always make sure we're good, and I really appreciate you for taking that phone call with them. And I also love the fact that you got to get just a snippet of an insight on what I've been keeping a secret for so long. The dealings with these people is just crazy to me. I'm not all lies here. It's true. They are difficult to try to meet with. They are difficult to try to talk to. It's not me, honey. It is not me. And I'm glad you got to, I hate to say it, I wish things were different, but I'm glad you got to see from both sides. You've heard my story. You've heard my side of things. Now you have gotten to experience talking to them both. And I'm glad that we could come to the conclusion that it's not giving. It's not giving. I also want to say that after all my videos that I've done to where I talked about my life experiences, I always like to leave the videos on not a good note, but so that you can get like a key learning aspect from each and every video. To the girl who's watching this, to the young girl who's watching this, make better decisions when it comes to being with men who mean you no good. Don't make the same mistakes that I made. Don't disregard certain things. Don't be quiet. Ask questions. And please, please double protect yourself. Let him wear a condom and you be on some type of birth control. I was not on birth control. I should have been, but I was not. That's your takeaway from this video. Now, for the adult woman who has a daughter or who doesn't have kids just yet, understand that it's important to discuss life experiences with your children before they leave your house. It really can change the outcome of their life. Had certain things been discussed with me in my household when I was younger, I could have avoided people like my baby's dad. I would have never dealt with him if I knew my mom's trials and tribulations that she's had with men. I could have avoided that. I would have known better. So yeah. And for the man who's watching this video, do not allow a woman to control your relationship with the child. If that woman shows you several times that she can't handle being in communication with your child's mother or being around you and your child together, then that woman is not for you. Do not allow a woman to control the relationship, because at the end of the day, that child suffers. That child is suffering because she can't have a relationship with her dad. Do not allow that as a man. Now, for my new people who are here, this is not what my channel is about. Again, I had to film this video so that people can recognize the difference from Brittany keeping it cute and Brittany being petty, disrespectful, and messy. Because Brittany can go there, but she chooses to keep it cute. But yes, go and look at other videos. Get to know who I am. I like to do car chats. I vlog my life. And for the most part, like, I'm pretty chill. My life is a little boring because it is stable. I work. I have a daughter. I go home. We have fun here and there. I share my life experiences. Every now and then, there's a little razzle-dazzle like this that's thrown in the mix. A little drama thrown in the mix. Because I don't really care for drama. So yeah, subscribe if you want to. If not, I totally understand, but I would definitely love for you to go look at some more videos and subscribe. And to Chris and Shamika, I know after this video, you guys may have some things to talk about. You guys may really feel some type of way, but at the end of the day, just know, I really do want us to be able to try to work things out. I really do. But if you don't, you don't. I get it. But if you do, let me know. If not, let me go. Bye. Because I am not going into 2022 with this mess. So I'm glad I can end 2021 like this. I'm so good. According to my horoscope, my year 2022 is about to be the bomb. So see you next year.